morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Just getting all the announcements out right now. Bop right there. Bop right there. There we go. Bada bing. Bada boom. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning right there. Ooh, all right. Microphone works. We're live on the YouTubes. Let's make sure we are live on the X. Are we live on the X? Yes, we are live on the X. Yes, we are. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we are live on the Twitch. Yes, we are live on the Twitch. Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday today. And yeah, we are back at it again with the hustle. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. Let me get my glasses real quick. Let me get my glasses 1 second. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's go, doubles.
Yes, sir. All right. All right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, another beautiful day on the Lord's blessed earth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Just getting everything all set up here. Bot right there. Okay. We are all ready to go. Let's get this intro started. What's up, guys? Yeah. Oh, let's get a shit party, shit party, shit party. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Let me get this over here. Boom. All right. Let me get my little Penske. Woohoo. Okay. Yes. All right, let me get my little Penske over here. Yes, sir. All right, and we gonna go over some of the baggers, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm DVL Nick's PhD in Bangernomics from Big Bang College, also known as BBC. All right, and of course, I got the Coach Meister General.
Let's go, baby.
He's got a PhD in Bangernomics as well from Bang U University. BU. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. And actually, you know what? Let's get the intro started. What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks. And welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I'm your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. And I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Other times she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she gets shot out the cannon and she goes, wee! Other times she likes to hang around at Arby's and watch videos of puppies and kitties. And other times she'll go into the stock market and she'll find them A, B, C, Ds. Other times she'll call wonderful stonks like FRGT, DZZ, and YMAT. We call her DBL Moms. All right. That's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got quite a few baggers today. We got baggers that ran quite a bit this morning. Right here. All right. So, we got over here YMAT. That stonk ran up a nice 290%. Excuse me. I was down. I was less than that regular price by 100, but you know how it be, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it be. All right. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right there. And then we also called So let's see. We called YMAT. YMAT called it prior to its 290% run right there. Yes, sir. All right. And then we also called another stonk. We also called FRGT. FRGT. That stonk ran up a nice 109% since we called it 109%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we got those two stunks right there. They're moving and grooving and grooving and moving. Yes, sir. We got XHLD right over here on the chart. Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to actually check that out. We're going to check that out right over here. Bop right here. Had a bit of a double top. Had a bit of a double top going on right here. So let's get this graffiti pencil activated. Bop right here. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Share party, share party, share party. All right. And of course, XHLD had a bit of a descending wedge over here. Looks like it's trying to curl up and break that VWAP right now. So it needs to break that VWAP right now. It's testing the VWAP. So XHLD testing the VWAP right now. Doing this thing right there. XHLD testing the VWAP. So it's got that going on right there. We got JEM. JEM was a bit choppy earlier this morning. So I will say that it was a bit choppy. Had some nice movement upward, but didn't consistently stay up. It had these little dips and ups and downs and ups and downs. Like it was like a carnival ride, like a little roller coaster there. You know what I mean? Not a big fan of it. Wasn't a big fan of it, but it did have some nice runs up. So I will give it credit there. I will give it its flowers there. So it had movement up here, and then kind of just started doing its own thing with this little pen over here. It is above the VWAP, so I will give it credit there. Was a bit overbought in the RSI earlier in the day, but now is kind of leaning towards just being relatively indifferent on the RSI, leaning towards being overbought again. So we'll see what happens with the stunk. We shall see what happens. But JEM, I'd like it to break the pennant. JEM, can it break the pennant? Let's see. Let's see if we can break the pennant, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party, share party, share party. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gents. Let's see what we got going on here. But yeah, let's get a share party going. Let's get ourselves set to 100. Come on now.
100.
Let's get to 100, 100, 100. Come on now.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah. Yeesh. All right. So we got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. We got that going on right there. So JEM we got that going on there. All right. RELI. We got that going. RELI. Let's see what we got going on with RELI. Called this stock a bit earlier. Had a nice movement, but then fell below the VWAP right now. So right now, it's kind of consolidated. A little bit choppy. Not a lot of volume going on here. Not a lot of volume. So let me get this graffiti pencil bop right here. Let's form a channel because it's channel time. Channel time. It's channel time. Channel time. Woo! Okay. Ooh! Yeah. Channel time. Needs to break the channel right over here, and needs to break the VWAP for it to be so much messy to me. Yes, sir. The VWAP. RELI needs to break the VWAP and the channel for it to be so much messy to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Let's break that. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we got that going on right there. Let's see about another stunk. Let's see about some other stunks right here. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at FRGT. FRGT had a nice run up 109%, but then fell below the VWAP as well. So we got that going on right there. Let's get some support and resistance lines for it. Let's get some support and resistance lines. Bop right here. All right, a little bit of bop. And bop right there. Okay, so we got that going on right there. Currently has support at the $2 mark right here. Has resistance at the $2.06 mark right here. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Let's take a look at this stunk right here. Has resistance at 206 and 215. So it has to break through those two things right there for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. And then it has to break through the $2.18 mark, which is where the VWAP is currently at. So FRGT needs to break the VWAP now. FRGT needs to break the VWAP for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. All right. Let's take a look at DVLT. DVLT, somebody requested that earlier today. DVLT, let's take a look at that stonk right there. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 200. Come on now. Let's get to 200, 200, 200. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're okay. Yes, sir. All right. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. All right. Hold on. There we go. Right there. All right. Hold on one second. Just got to get this all set up over here. Pop. Pop right there. Yeah. Okay. So, currently DVLT is currently on its way upward right now, on the uptrend, right there. All right. Has that going on. Ooh. Ooh. You know what I mean? Ooh. Yes, sir. All right. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just fix up something real quick. Just got to check something real quick. Let's get that right there. That right there. Boom. There we go. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. We are all good. We good. All right. Hang on just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get some water real quick. I will be right back. All right. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Just had to grab the water real quick. All right. So, ladies and gents, got a bit of a double top right over here on DVLT. DVLT has a bit of a double top right there, so we got that going on. Let's take a look at this little descending wedge that's got forming right here. It is above the VWAP right now, but had a lot of indecisive wicks going on right here, so it needs some volume, but it needs to also break that descending wedge for it to be so much schmexy to me. So DVLT right there. DVLT. All right, DVLT needs to break the descending wedge for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. So DVLT needs to break that descending wedge right there. Needs to break that descending wedge. All right, but as of now, doesn't have a lot of volume, so we'll see what happens there. We shall see what happens. Let's take a look at ASST. ASST right there. Let's see what ASST's got going on. Ooh, not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Not looking good for this one right now. Currently, ASST doesn't have much volume right now. Looks like it's barcoding, very consolidated right now. So not looking too schmexy at this point in time. Can it potentially change? Maybe, but right now, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole right now. So we got that going on right there. Yes, sir. That is what we got going on. Bop, right there. Okay, so needs to break that channel because it's got a bit of a channel time. It's channel time. No, you know, in a normal situation, people would be like, "Oh, it looks like a cup and handle." No. This is not a cup and handle. There is not a lot of volume in ASST right now. So ASST currently, as of now, needs some more volume, needs to break that VWAP for it to be so much schmexy to mya. So ASST needs to break the channel and the VWAP for it to be somewhat schmexy to yeah. All right, but right now, not looking too schmexy. XHLD seems like it's moving up a bit. XHLD is now a bagger. Oh my. Okay. XHLD just became a new bagger of the day, ladies and gentlemen. New bagger. XHLD 100%. XHLD 100%. Yes, sir. There we go. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
All right. Let me actually see how high it is right now. XHLD.
Let's go.
Yeah, had a nice high up 100%. Yeah, moved its way on up there. Moved its way on up. Now it's pulling back a little bit, but it was moving and grooving. XHLD. New bagger, baby. All right, new bagger, baby. You're called it.
Oh, baby.
Hey, new bagger, baby. Up 100%. PhD in baggernomics. Call me Dr. Doubles. They call me the Rainmaker for a reason, man. Looks like there's a potential double bottom. Potentially a double bottom right over there. Maybe. Could it potentially, possibly be a ABCD? We don't know. Maybe. I hope so. But I don't know. I'm not going to hedge my bets on it there. But you know what? Me personally, I hope it's an ABCD. But I don't think so. So, it'd be like that. Right now, it's just a descending wedge to me. Just a descending wedge to me right now. It could have been something better. It could have been a contender. But you know what? It wasn't. It was just, a descending wedge. XHLD. A little bit of a descending wedge got going on there. Let's get a share party going. Let's see the 400. 400. Come on now. 400. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get a share party going to 400. XHLD. XHLD needs to break that descending wedge. XHLD needs to break. Oh, hold on. It's a caps lock. XHLD needs to break the descending wedge for it to be somewhat schmexy. Boom to ma. But right now, it's currently fallen down a little bit. Was a bit overbought on the RSI. Now it's just leaning towards being relatively indecisive on the RSI. So, not looking too schmexy right now. Why, Matt? Why, Matt had a nice run earlier in the day, up 290%. And then it kind of just crashed down a little bit. So it kind of crashed down and crashed out. And not looking too schmexy right now because it is below the VWAP right now. But it did have a nice run upwards of 290% right there. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Let's get this over here. All right. Had a nice little movement over here. All right. Now, let's get the graffiti pencil. It is more so like this. It has a bit of a pennant right. Yeah. All right. So it has to break this pennant. Has to definitely break the consolidation, the pennant, and the VWAP. Because it is a bit consolidation. But it did have a nice run up 290%. So why Matt needs to break the consolidation, the pennant, and the VWAP for it to be somewhat schmexy to mya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that's what we got going on with that one. All right, and FRGT, by the way, ran up just a couple of seconds ago. It ran up a total of, what was that? Did it run up 123%? Oh my. I mean, it did. Okay, that's a new high for FRGT. FRGT 123%. It did have that nice run up there. I mean, now it's back down, but it didn't have that room. VSCE moving. Oh my. All right. Let's see what we got going on there. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Look at that movement right there. VSCE moving. Let's take a look over here. Bop right there. Bop. Let's take a look. Hello, CCCF. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's take a look. VSCE currently has a bit of a double bottom right here, bit of a double bottom. All right, then curled its way on up very nicely. Let's actually get some support and resistance lines over here. Let's get some support and resistance lines. Bop right here. Boom. There we go. All right, VSCE currently breaking above the high a day right here. How high is VSCE? Yeah, shit is moving. VSCE currently up 54% and climbing its way on up nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Just climbing its way on up. So VSCE currently made an A, B, C, D.
56%.
Yeah, VSCE moving up on an A, B, C, D pattern. Oh, yeah. All right. But it has met some resistance at 97 cents. Met some resistance at 97 cents. Has to hold above 88 cents right there for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. Yes, trying to do a bottom tail. Bottom tail. Ooh! 99 cents right there.
Warning, warning.
Yes.
60%.
VSCE.
60%.
Yes, VSCE new high of day. Up 60%. 60% right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So you got that going on right there. Oh, my. Ooh.
It's pushing, it's pushing.
Oh, my.
It's pumping, it's pumping.
$1,
baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
It's testing it. It's testing it.
Testing.
Up. It's testing it again.
63%.
Oh, it broke through. Oh, yeah.
It broke the cherry.
Ooh, there we go. Sheesh. There you go.
Baby. Let's go.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Once again. Oh, my. There it goes. There it goes. It's still climbing. How high is it right now, Coach? Do you know?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Ooh.
It's up 73%.
Oh, my. VSCE up 73%.
Ooh,
up 74%. New high. New high, baby. Come on now.
Baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby.
Woo.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just saying. I love this game.
I love this.
I love it. GG's.
GG's.
GG's, everybody.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeesh.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeesh. All right. So, oh my, it's climbing again.
Oh, it's pumping.
Up-oh.
It's pushing. It's pushing.
Opa, it's testing the high again.
My.
It's testing the $1.10.
75%.
75%. Ooh. 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 Yes, sir. There we go. Look at that. Whoo.
Let's go.
That was,
baby.
ooh,
Let's
that was a
go,
good time.
baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. All right.
Just like that.
Look at that right there.
Bagations everywhere.
Baggernomics.
Bagations.
Bagations.
PhD in Bangernomics, baby.
Yes, sir. From
Get your
BBC.
bangs here, baby.
From Big Bang College, BBC.
And Bang U University.
BU. Yes, sir. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Pushing,
Oh,
pushing.
my.
It's pumping.
I looked away for 5 seconds. Oh.
77%.
77%. Oh, my.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, my. Okay.
Oh, my.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, my.
I can't take it anymore. 79%.
Oh, my.
79%.
79%.
I can't take it no more.
Ooh. All
Come on,
right.
baby.
There it is
What's
right
going
there.
on?
All right. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit. Okay. Wait. Bottom tail.
Received U.S. Department of Health and Human Services authority to operate at the Fed ramp high level, baby.
Oh, look at that.
That's what's up, yo.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Ooh, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 900. 900. Come on now.
Shut up.
Ooh, there we go.
Just
All
like
right. All right, there we go.
Chicka, what?
All right.
Chicka,
Let's
what?
see. Ooh. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 1,000. But before we begin there, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Oh, my God. It just shot up again. Oh, my. Look at that. 87%. Oh, my. 87%. VSCE. VSCE up 87%. Woo! Yes, sir. How high now?
Oh, it is now
92%. 92%. VSCE, can it become the next bagger? 92%. Up 92%. Fly, baby, fly.
Fly, Pelican.
Hey, Pelican, fly. Pelican, fly. Oh, my, it's still climbing. How high?
Climbing.
How high?
Climbing.
Ah, how high? How high? 99%. 100%. Woo-hoo! Another one. Call me DJ Khaled because I got another one. Oh, my. Oh, look at that. Call me DJ Khaled because I just found another one. Woo-wee! There we go. VSCE, call me DJ Khaled because I got another one.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Oh, yeah. VSCE. VSCE. New bagger, baby. Called it. Shot up 100% right there.
100%.
Oh, yes. All right. So, that's what we got going on. Let's take a look over here. CCCF asked for EDSA. EDSA. All right, Coach, do me a favor. Keep an eye on VSCE for me.
I will.
Ooh, let's take a look at FRGT, which is the first one that was actually called by CCCF here. FRGT, we actually did call this one. It ran up a nice 123% right there. FRGT did hit a new high. FRGT ran up 123%. 123% right there. FRGT ran up 123%. Yes, sir. So we got that going on right there. All right. Currently, that stunk, it has hit is hitting basically lows right here. Just going down right now. So this stonk right here needs some volume to break the VWAP, but also needs to break this descending wedge right over Mia. So FRGT needs to break the descending wedge right over Mia. FRGT needs to break the descending wedge and the VWAPA for it to be so much maxi to Mia. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. Already called 4 baggers, ladies and gentlemen. 4 baggers, count them 4. Yes, sir. We called 4 baggers today. Having a wonderful time doing it. Right? Kicking butt, taking names. You know how we do. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful, amazing community of amazing indelibles who are all very, very supportive. It's a wonderful community of very, very smart, very, very talented people who are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. You know what I mean? And then, of course, if you get access to the Wealth Builders package, you basically get everything that the real-time alerts and scanners get plus more, because not only do you get these beautiful scanners, access to the beautiful community, and access to this beautiful newsroom as well, and a bunch of other different features as well. You get access to exclusive content. You get access to educational content. You get access to amazing, fun, cool stuff. New picks, exclusive picks, and exclusive access to Coach Nick Money himself. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. All right. So FRGT currently needs to break the descending wedge, needs to break this VWAP for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. Let's get a share party going. Let's get the 1300. Come on now. All right, let's see about. Let's take a look at EDSA. EDSA needs to break that pennant right there, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get the graffiti pencil activated over here. Has a bit of a pennant right over meow. Has to break through that and needs to break through the VWAP for it to be so much mexy to meow. But right now, also has to break through, actually, it has to break through this VWAP and has to break through the pennant right now. So that's what's got going on. Got a bit of consolidation as well. So EDSA needs to break the VWAP and the pennant because it is low on volume right now. So it needs to break those two things for it to be somewhat schmexy. To meow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's take a look at RELI. RELI, because RELI did have some movement and it moved downward. So needs to break the downtrend really for this stock to be somewhat schmexy to meow. Currently broke the channel. So it needs to break the channel going downward for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. All right. So RELI needs to break the channel. Oh my! Oh my! Ooh! How high? Oh! 108%! Look at that! 108%! Looky here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my! Had a bit of a A, B, C, D. Look at that. A to B. All right. Look at that. Look at that. A to B, B to C, C to D. Boom, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Look at that. Double top a bit right there. It needs to break that double top for it to be so much mexy to meow. But it does have that A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D right there. VSEE ran up 108%, 108%. All right. Right there. And off an ABCD pattern. All right. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right. Oh, my. Look at that. Oh, it's still shooting up. VSCE shot up just now. What? Well, how high? How high was that? 117%. Look at that. 117% right now. 118%. Oh, my. 120. 120. Oh, my. 120% right there. 123. 123%. Take a look at that. Whoa. Oh, my. 125. 125. 126. Oh, my. Woo. Oh, my. Look at that. 126%. VSEE 126%, ladies and gentlemen. And Slump says GPUS, please. Yeah, sure. Give me just 1 second. VSEE knee shot up. Oh my, hold on 1 second. 133%. 133% right there. Shot up to 133%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Oh my.
Let's go, baby.
Whoo, look at that. All right, so Slumped, let me take a look at GPUS for you, buddy. GPUS. All right, currently GPUS had a bit of consolidation. Woo! You know what I mean?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, had a bit of consolidation on GPUS over here. Had a bit of an ABCD move up here. A to B, B to C, C to D, and then kind of just consolidated a bit more right over here and then kind of dropped off there. So right now needs to kind of break the downtrend. Fell below the VWAP right there. It is leaning towards being oversold on the RSI. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. So GPUS needs to break this downtrend here and needs to break the VWAP here. It is oversold, so it could potentially curl. Maybe we'll see what happens here. But GPUS needs to break the downtrend and the VWAP for it to be so much schmexy to meow. All right, it is one of those stocks where it was kind of consolidated. Slump says, thank you. No problem, man. Our pleasure. Our pleasure, man. Of course. Of course, brother. Of course. So,
Share
that's
it up,
what we got
folks.
going
Like
on
it
right
up,
there.
Share it up.
Let's share it up, share it up, share it up.
Like it up. Let
Share
people know
party,
what's
share
up.
party, share party. Come on now.
Let them know that we got bagging numbers.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
We're
Looks
getting the parabolic show.
GPUS looks like it could be potentially trying to test that little bit of, VWAP right there. So could potentially be testing the VWAP too. Has to break the VWAP. It looks like it's trying to test it right now, and it's trying to test that downtrend as well. So let's just write down here GPUS trying to test the VWAP and downtrend. Can it curl? Let's see. We shall see. Can it curl? All right. So VSCE ran up a nice 133. Get it? VSCE 133.
Let's go, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah.
ABCD.
ABCD.
VSCE, baby.
Woohoo! Let's see.
ABCD.
VSEE. Let's see. Oh my. Oh my. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
Warning, warning.
Oh my. New high day. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my. Wepa. Come on now. Break it. Break it, baby.
Let's go.
VSCE. Come on now. Break it. 136.
Push it. Let's
136.
Go. Come on, baby.
It broke the 133. That's for sure. 136.
Come on.
Yes, come on, baby. Come on.
Come on, give it some gasolina.
Come on,
baby.
rumpa de gasolina.
Go,
Come on
baby.
now.
Come on,
A little bit of gasolina.
Top tail, no.
Oh, no, bottom tail. Come on now.
Bottom tail, bottom tail. Whoop, whoop,
Come on.
bottom tail.
Woo. Oh,
tail.
boy. Come on, baby. Come on. Has to hold above 127, break through 148. Come on now. Needs to break to that 148 mark right there. VSCE did hit a new high, though, of 136. VSEE hit a new high of 136. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't do no 5% runners around here. We actually do things that run and make money. Yes, sir. 136% on VSEE. Fourth bagger of the day, and the day is just starting, man.
Let's
Look,
go, baby.
I like to call this the doubles effect. You know what I mean? I like to call this the doubles effect. You know what I mean? A little bit of schmexiness comes into the stock market when I step in the building. Step in the building, all of a sudden the schmexiness just comes around. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 2,000 followers. Let's get to 2,000. Let's get to 2,000 over here. The share party. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,000 people. Yes, sir. All right. So, yeah. Got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. And be sure to check out our 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. Oh, my. VSEE shooting up right there. 141. Yes, sir. 142. Oh, yes, sir.
Let's go. Baby.
Yeah.
Malik, yo.
142% right there.
Woo! Let's go.
Looks like it's trying to curl a little bit now. Oh, my. Woo!
Where's my tissue?
Where's my tissue?
Where's my tissue?
Yes. Where's my tissue? All right. VSCE.
It's
VSCE.
pushing.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Again.
my.
144. 144. 146.
Oh, my.
154.
150.
Oh, 176. 210. 210. 238. Woo! 238. Look at that. Share it up, baby.
Share it up.
238%.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir. Oh, my. The humanity of it. Wepa. Look at that. Look at that. VSCE. Yes, sir. Squeezy, squeezy, nice and easy. Oh, my.
Baby, let's go.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, my
up 238%. That was crazy.
Like it up, share it up.
That was crazy, ladies and gentlemen. 238%. My, oh my. Look at that. Has to hold above 180, break through 217 for it to continue to be Schmexy Tumya. But wow. That was spectacular. That was smashing.
Oh my.
Oh my. And ladies and gentlemen, we called bagger after bagger after bagger just now.
You just saw VSEE go up 235%
Oh my.
here, baby.
Woo!
What's this 5% garbage?
Yeah, can't nobody do it like us, man. Look at that. Called that little baby right there when it was only 40% on stream, and now it went up 238% and is climbing. It's climbing back up. Look at it. It's trying to test it once again. 236, 256, 256, 270, 270, 272, 303, 338, oh, 338, 338. Woo! We're rich! Woo! How high was that? 400 what now?
Oh my goodness!
400 what now?
$4.03. It's up. Oh my goodness! How high did it go?
How 400 something?
Oh, 400 something, bro.
Oh my! I'll just say 400.
I lost something.
Oh my Lord!
Bro.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God! It's
Sweet
still
Lord!
moving, bro.
Oh look! It's climbing back up. Oh boy!
Oh my God!
Oh boy!
Oh!
Oh my Lord!
Oh, baby!
VSCE! Oh!
Power up elite, baby!
Yo! 400%! There we go, baby!
Woo!
Yes, sir! Look at that! That is how you... PhD, man! PhD! CCCF says, what? How? Hey, look! PhD in Baggernomics. What can I say? Check out the 4-day trial. For the real-time alerts and scares. We got the community. Beautiful community. And we got the tools. Yes, sir. The early bird gets the cash. We called this baby at 40%. Woo! Look at that. Yes, sir. VSCE ran up 400%. We called it at 40%. Come on. Come on. I mean, now. Yes, sir.
No 5% runners.
Whew. Yes, sir.
Scrubs, yo.
Oh, my. Yeah, be sure to check out that 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section, so be sure to check that out because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times, baby. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. We picked this stunk VSCE at 40%. It ran up to 400%. All right, I'm just saying. It might have been higher than 400, but we saw 400. So, I mean, there you go. Wow. Wepa, that was nice. That was nice right there. Look at that. Oh, boy. Whoo, yeah. All right. So, and by the way, yes, VSCE does have news that VC Health shares are trading higher after the company received a U.S. Department of Health and Human Services authority to operate at the Fed ramp high level. Whoo, yeah.
ABCD.
Yeah, there we go. CCCF says, can it still go more? We'll have to see, man. We shall see. But it did hit a nice high of 400%. And that might not have even been the high. It might have been higher than 400%. So who knows? Right now, it is moving back downward because it is a bit overbought on the RSI. So we got that going on. But Candid Curl, maybe has to hold above 264. Has to break through 312 and then 391 for it to be Schmexy Tumya. For now, let's take a look at another stonk while we are there.
Slumped is in our Discord. What's up, Slump?
Yeah, Slumped. What's up, man?
He wants G-Plus, he said.
Oh, I already checked that. I already told him. Okay. Yeah, I did that already. But, yeah, VSCE shot up to 400%.
Let's go, baby.
All right, call.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Someone pick up that phone because I called it, man. Someone pick up that phone. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. There we go. Whew. VSCE went up nicely just now. Went up nicely. All right. All right. CCCF asked for XHLD. Let's take a look at XHLD. XHLD. And by the way, check out the wealth builders too, because you get the same benefits as the real-time alerts and scanners, plus exclusive content, ladies and gentlemen.
Access to coach and doubles.
Yes, sir. Access to the Coach Meister General and doubles.
Special care.
For special counsel right there. Yes, sir. All right. And of course, XHLD looks like it's trying to curl up, but it is below the VWAP right now. It is below the VWAP. So had a bit of a downtrend over MIA. Let me actually get rid of this. Boom, right there. All right. Had a bit of a downtrend right over MIA right here. All right. Had a bit of a downtrend. Boom. And then basically just started curling its way on up. Had a bit of a curl over here, but then dropped. And then came back up over here. XHLD needs to break, needs to climb, needs some volume, really. XHLD needs volume to break the VWAPA. Whew, that was fun. That was a good time right there.
Let's go, baby.
That was a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,600. 2,600, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. Whoo, that was nice. That was good. That was good. So XHLD needs to really stay friends with that trend right now. All right. So CYBN. Let's see how CYBN was doing. CYBN needs to break the pennant. Looks like it's trying to break above the pennant right now, actually. So let me get the graffiti pencil over here. Bop right here. And bop right here. Looks like it's trying to curl its way on up. Curl just a little bit. Has to stay friends with that uptrend, though. CYBN curling off the pennant right now. So, CYBN needs to remain friends with the trend. But look at that, man. Whoo! How's VSCE doing? VSCE is going back down now. It was a bit overbought, but man, that was a nice shot upward. My, oh my. VSCE just ran up nicely. Yeah. Woo, can't nobody do it like us. Can't nobody do it like us. Let's take a look at VSCE again. It's probably going back down now because, it shot up immensely right there. VSCE went crazy. Went crazy, baby. Crazy. It went cuckoo crazy. You know what I mean? Cuckoo crazy. Right? Bot right there. And now needs to break this little... Hold on. Needs to break this little descending wedge right over MIA for it to be somewhat schmexy to MIA. VSCE looks like it's trying to curl a little bit. Just a little bit. Can it break through? Can it come back? Who knows, baby? Who knows? We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens. VSCE. VSCE, man. Let's see. Needs to break the pennant. The descending wedge, actually. Descending wedge for it to be somewhat schmexy to MIA. So that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. Oh, yeah. All right. So, somebody requested you. Wasn't a big fan of that stock, but let's take a look. You. Okay. Very choppy. Very choppy. Not liking this one at all. You needs to really... If it needs volume, really. You needs volume. You needs serious volume for it to be so much messy to me. And even then, it was a bit leaning towards oversold on the RSI. It is above the VWAP, I will give it that, but not feeling that stock right there. All right, let's take a look at GPUS again for our boy Slumped. GPUS, let's take a look. Looks like it's trying to curl its way on up. Had a bit of a double bottom right here. Little bit of a double bottom right here on GPUS. Looks like it's trying to curl up and test that VWAP right now. So can it test that VWAP? We shall see. We shall see. Right here, bop. Right there, bop. And bop right there. Okay. So GPUS, GPUS. All right, GPUS needs to break the pennant and the VWAPA for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see what other stocks they got going on over here. Somebody requested RELI. RELI. RELI.
JEM breaking out.
Oh, JEM? Oh, my.
Breaking out. JEM.
JEM breaking out.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, my.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, my.
Penny joint, penny joint. Whoop,
Oh,
whoop,
my.
whoop,
Had a bit of a
whoop,
double top on RELI, so it needs to break that double top. It needs to break the VWAP. Yes, sir. RELI needs to break the double top and the VWAP. For it to be so much mexy to meow. Bop. All right. Now, what was it? JEM? Yeah. JEM. Let's see. All right. JEM currently shooting its way on up right now. Oh, my. Looking nice, nice, nice. Looking hot, hot, hot. You know what I mean? Hot, hot, hot. You know what I mean? Hot, hot, hot. Yes, sir. Look at that. So, JEM had a bit of an A to B, B to C, C to D. Very choppy, A, B, C, D, but an A, B, C, D nonetheless.
Volume coming in, though.
Volume is coming in. It is coming in. The volume is coming in. So, JEM, how high is it right now? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at JEM. JEM, JEM, like a Megadonna. Megadonna had the arches. Yes, sir. All right. So, JEM currently 43%, 43%. So that's what we got going on for this stock. That's what we got going on. JEM ABCD pattern needs to remain friends with the trend right there. JEM needs to remain friends with the trend. All right, on that ABCD pattern. All right. Okay. All right. So that's what we got going on. Let me get a drink of water real quick, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's take a look at OP. OP. Let's see how it's doing. OP. Let's see how OP is doing. Oh, yeah, probably. Let me see. Let me take a look. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. It's not even showing me the stunk. Let me see.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh,
It's crashing, bro.
Oh, it's crashing.
Move on. Never mind.
Oh, up.
JEM trying to do an ABCD pattern.
Yeah, JEM.
JEM trying again.
JEM. Oh, hold on. My thing, my application is a little bit messy. So give me a second. I'm going to fix that. I'll be right back. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. right, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. We got a backup right here. We got a backup right here. All right. So, what were we looking at now? We were looking at OP. OP. Oh, ugh, never mind. Never mind. OP. We were looking for OP. OP.
Why does it say live coverage? Be right back.
Yeah. No, that was the be right back screen. Yeah, that was me. I made that. Yeah. Made that just in case, just in case. OP, very, very choppy. Not looking schmexy. Not looking schmexy. Let's get a share party going on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going on. OP needs serious volume. Volume, ladies and gentlemen. Needs volume. Needs some serious volume. Let's take a look at another stonk right here. All right. Don't need that. Just need this right here. Yes, sir. All right. So OP got that going on right there. Let's get this over here. Bop right there. All right. So OP got that going on. Let's see about another stonk right here. Let's take a look at IPDN. IPDN. Someone requested that. Very choppy as well. Needs some volume for it to be so much schmexy to me. So IPDN, same deal. IPDN needs volume to become. Yeesh.
JEM broke out.
JEM. Oh my. Let's see how JEM is doing. JEM. 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 Excuse me. JEM. There we go. All right. How's JEM looking? Oh my. All right, hold on one second. One second. Oh my.
Oh my gracious.
Oh my. Hold on right there. JEM. Oh, it's looking choppy on the screen. Yeah, it's up 46% right there. JEM.
JEM 46%.
Oh my. All right. Let's see how that one's doing right there. Yes, sir. All right. Oop. There we go. JEM. Come on now. JEM. Come on now. JEM. Let's see how JEM's doing. How's JEM looking? Hold on one second. Let's see how JEM's looking, because this one's not looking too schmexy. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. All right. So let me see. Yep, 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try again. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I think I fixed it up. I fixed the toilet. You welcome. All right, JEM. Got it right here. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! A little bit of technical difficulties. You know how it is, ladies and gents. All right, so let's take a look over here. Consistency spike says MEME ETF. Meme. All right, let's take a look. Very choppy. But it is an ETF over here, so very choppy. But can it go? Maybe. We'll see what happens. MEME. Let's see what goes on there. MEME needs volume. Needs some volume. Needs some volume for it to go become somewhat schmexy to mya. But yes, MEME needs some volume. Let's take a look at Beyond BYND. BYND. All right. BYND currently, as of now, has some choppiness over here, a little bit of choppiness, but had a bit of an uptrend over Mya, ladies and gentlemen, had a bit of an uptrend over Mya. So, shot up right here, boom, all right, and then kind of just needed some volumation, a little bit of volumation. BYND was a very popular stock, still is, multi-day runner, actually, as a matter of fact, and basically, yeah, had its thing going on right there, was doing its thing. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on for BYND. BYND currently above the VWAP right now. Needs to break this channel, though. It needs to break above this channel. Channel time. Channel time. It's channel time. Channel time. All right. So, has a bit of a channel right here. And a bit of a channel right here. Let me actually straighten this out just a little bit for you guys. Bop, right there. All right. So, we got that going on. Currently needs to break through this channel above this channel because it is a bit consolidated right now, but BYND needs to break that channel and needs to break that pennant right there. Yes, sir, BYND. BYND needs to break the channel and the pennant for it to be so much maxi to mya. Also very, very choppy, so it needs some volume as well. It needs some volume, but BYND was very, very schmexy before, so it needs some volume right now. I like this stock. You know, we've been through quite a bit together. You know what I mean? But needs some volume. Needs some volume to break that pennant above the pennant, and then break above that channel as well for it to really be schmexy to me. Right now, currently 4%. So we'll see what goes on there, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what goes on there. Let's see what else we got. All right. Let's see what else we got over here. Can you talk about SCWO next? They went to 0% again and now 11%. Sure, Marion. I could take a look at SCWO. SCWO. Let's take a look. All right. So SCWO currently up 19% right now. 19%. And it did have some movement going on here. It is a sub penny stock as well. So we got that going on. Actually, not really sub penny stock. It's just a penny stock right now. But really, with this stock, what you got going on here is, hold on, let me get this over here, bot right here. It has quite a bit of consolidation, had a bit of a move up here, and then had some consolidation over here. So let me get this line right over here, bot right there. Had a bit of consolidation above here. All right, let me make this, nice little color right there, bot right there, okay? And then shot upward, and then proceed to go back down, fall below the VWAP, and now it's got a bit of a double top. So right now, it's very, very choppy. Not a lot of volume going on for this stock right here, so it needs volume for it to really be schmexy to me. That's the reason why. So, as of now, with SCWO, it did have some movement. It did have some movement there, but SCWO needs some serious volume. Needs volume. It did break above that double top, though, because it does have a candle over here, but that candle is an indecisive wick as of now. So, needs volume. Needs volume.
moving.
Yeah. Oh my. Needs volume to break that VWAP. Break the VWAP and become schmexy to mya. So SCWO looks like it broke the VWAP, but it still needs some more volume because it is gapping a little bit. So we got that going on. VSEE. Let's take a look at VSEE. How's that doing right now? VSEE. All right. Currently, this stock is up right here. Needs to break the pennant right here. Bop, right there. All right. So, got that going on. VSCE needs to break the pennant above the VWAP right now. So, really just needs to break that pennant for it to be so much schmexy to me. But it looks like it's trying to climb its way back up. Can it break through that 400 mark like it did before? We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see. Let's get some support and resistance lines over here. Bop, right over here. Boom. Okay. All right. And yeah, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. All right. So there we go.
Baby.
Boom. Right there. So currently, this stock has to break through 271, 321, and then 403 for it to really be schmexy to me. But right now, it looks like it's trying to test that resistance. It looks like it's trying to curl a little bit. So VSEE trying to curl. VSEE trying to curl. Can it break the pennant and resistance? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Let's VC. I cracked myself up. All right. So VC needs to break that pennant and needs to break through the resistance point for it to be so much mexy to Mya. So that's what we got going on there, folks. That is what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check it out for its beautiful community. We got the tools as well, beautiful scanners, amazing newsroom right over here. So you can check that out right there. And of course, ladies and gents, we do have an amazing community of people. And if you check out the Wealth Builders, you get all that and more by basically getting the ability to get exclusive content. You get exclusive picks from Coach and myself. You get exclusive access to Coach and myself. And to top it off, you get exclusive access and content, such as educational content and other content, behind the scenes stuff, scripts, the whole 9 yards, all that and more. All you got to do is check out the Wealth Builders, which is in the link in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. Yes, sir. All right. So let's take another look at XHLD. Seems to be moving up a little bit. We called it earlier in the day. XHLD seems like it did a nice little run up 100%, but has since had a bit of a double top right over here. So bit of a double top going on right here, right? Moved its way on downward, dropped a bit, curled its way on up, and then dropped some more. So right now, currently, XHLD needs to climb its way on upward right here. So there we go. All right. And yeah, so currently XHLD looks like it's trying to climb and test that VWAP. But right now, it had a bit of a shoulder over here, a little bit of a shoulder, right? And a bit of a head right there, and a bit of a shoulder right here. So it did move its way downward, did drop down a little bit. So, wasn't looking too sexy. Right now, it's trying to test the VWAP right there. So we'll see what happens with this one. We'll see what happens with XHLD. XHLD needs to break that VWAP, needs some volume. Needs volume to break the VWAP for it to be so much mexy to Mya, right? But XHLD, that's what it really needs right now. So there we go. Boom, right there for XHLD. Needs volume to break that VWAP and head and shoulders right there. And head and shoulders pattern. Yes. So, yeah, that's really what you got going on for XHLD. XHLD. All right, so right now, that's the stonk we got going on right there. Head and shoulders, not looking too schmexy right now. We'll see what happens for the stonk, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see about JEM. JEM. Let's see how JEM's doing. All right. Had a bit of a move upward, then dropped a little bit. Has to hold above that VWAP for it to be so much mexy to me. So JEM needs to break the... Needs to hold above that VWAP, actually. Needs to hold above the VWAP. The VWAP right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, that's what JEM needs to do right there. Needs to hold above the VWAP for it to be so much mexy to Mya. Yes, sir. All right. So, now we are in the regular hours. The bell made the ringy dingy, the wee woo. Yes, sir. The bell. The bell. It deafens me. That Quasimodo you already know. Ah, the bell. All right. So, the bell has rungeth. The bell hath rungeth. You know how that. You know what that means. You know what that means. That's good. All right. So, The bell hath rungeth, so go ringy dingy and make the wee woo. Let's go. Let's see what it's doing right now. Let's see what we got going on in terms of stonks. Let's get a share party going, by the way. Let's get to 4,200. 4,200, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get to 4,200, ladies and gents. See how we're doing over here. So currently, JEM fell below the view up. Not looking too good.
Moving.
But looks like XHLD might be moving. XHLD looks like it's moving. Let's see what happens with this stock right here. Let's see what happens with it. Oh, hold on. It's doing that thing again. Give me 1 second. Right there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Work with me. There you go. Work with Papi Chulo. Work with Papi Chulo. Look at that. XHLD climbing. Climbing up. Broke the VWAP right there, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Look at that. XHLD one, it's 53 cents right now, currently up 87%. Had a nice high of 100%. So can it continue? We shall see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see right now. But as far as we got other stuff concerned, we got over here XHLD climbing its way on up, climbing. So it just broke above the VWAP right there. XHLD broke above the VWAP. XHLD broke the VWAP and became somewhat schmexy to nya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, again, somewhat schmexy because, it's only up 85%. It had a high of 100. So, has to do what it's got to do right here. Let's see if I can get some support and resistance lines right over Mia. All right. Looks like I can. All right. There we go. All right. So let's get that support and resistance. Boom. Right here. And boom. Right over here. All right. So we got that going on right there. Currently testing the high at 52%. Actually 52 cents, excuse me, and it's climbing its way past that high. Has to break through 56 cents and then 64 for it to really be so much maxi to nya. But right now it looks like it's showing up and showing out a little bit right now because it is on the uptrend. On the uptrend. Yes, sir. All right. So XHLD moving its way on up, moving and grooving. Can it remain friends with the trend right here? XHLD, can it remain friends with the trend? Can it remain friends with the trend? Yes, sir. All right. So that's what we got going on, folks. That is what we got going on. And let's see what else we got here. Somebody requested DVLT. DVLT. Let's see how DVLT is looking. Not schmexy at all. Big old top tail right here. We don't like the top tails. We like the bottom tails. Looks like it's falling below the VWAP. Ooh, DVLT fell below the VWAP. Needs to break that VWAP and needs some volume. DVLT fell below the VWAP. All right. Needs to break the VWAP and needs volume for it to be somewhat schmexy to nya. Tony Why Not asks for ADTX. Let's take a look at ADTX. ADTX. All right, currently with ADTX, it is moving downward a little bit, brother. It is moving down a little bit. I will tell you that. So right now needs to break above this little downtrend over here and then needs to break the VWAP for it to be so much maxi to nya. But right now, currently, it is trying to form a small cup, maybe potentially a cup and handle, maybe. We'll see what happens. But right now, not looking too schmexy here. So let's get this path right here. All right. Could potentially, possibly, maybe be a cup and handle, maybe. But we'll see what happens. We shall see. We shall see. All right, we'll see what goes on here, but right now, we'll see what goes on. So, ADTX needs to break that cup and handle and downtrend. All right, ADTX, potential, cup and handle, needs to break the downtrend and VWAP. Let's see what else you got. Slumped asks for RELI. Sure, brother. Let's get the RELI up here. Let's see what we got going on. RELI currently had some movement going on over here. Very, very choppy. Very choppy as of now. Had some movement upward earlier in the day, but then basically went below the VWAP. Below the VWAP right now. So it's got that going on right there. Currently had a bit of a downtrend after falling below the VWAP right there. So it currently is right there. Broke above that downtrend though, and is currently climbing its way back up just a little bit, slightly, just a little slightly. So we'll see what goes on with RELI. RELI up 22%, needs to break the VWAP right over here. So we got that going on. RELI broke the downtrend, needs volume to break the VWAP, because that's really the big kahuna that it's got breakthrough. You know what I mean? That's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. Let's take a look at another stock over here. Someone asked for IREN. IREN. Let's see how IREN is doing right here. IREN. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 4,500. 4,500. Come on now. IREN. Let's see. Double top right here. A little bit of a double top right here. Looks like it's trying to curl its way on up, though. Up 1%, though. Not feeling too schmexy about this one. It's only up 1%, and it is very expensive. So IREN, expensive stock, needs some volume, really.
XHLD went parabolic, bro.
Yeah, XHLD. Oh my, broke a new high. There we go, XHLD, 130% right there. All right, so IREN needs volume. Expensive stock, needs volume. IREN needs volume. All right, XHLD had a nice high of 130% just now, broke through the high a day, now up 130%. We called this stock earlier in the day. XHLD called this earlier in the day, and it aged well and broke the high of day, up 130%, baby. All right, so we got that going on right there. Coach, keep an eye on XHLD for me, please.
It's still moving, doubles.
Yeah, it is.
I'm watching it.
It slumped.
135%.
Oh my, 135%. Hold on.
135%.
Slump asked for ATCH. Just 1 second, Slumpy will be right with you, brother. I promise. All right, let's take a look at XHLD, 135% right there. New high, 135%. XHLD, new high, up 135% right there. All right, so, all right, now, slumped. ATCH is the one you want right there. All right, let's get it. All right. And yes, we did call ATCH earlier for our private Discord, and it ran up a nice 135% right now. There we go. 135. Yesh. Called that one actually early, around, I'd say around 4. Probably around 4. Let me see. XHLD. Hold on. Yeah, we called this stock around. Oh, hold on. We got to go ways back. We called the stock yesterday, actually. Called the stock yesterday at 4:29 p.m. and then called it this morning at 3:04 a.m. So yeah, that's what we got going on right there, ladies and gentlemen. Called XHLD and they ran a nice 135%. I'm just saying, ladies and gents, just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. So let's take a look at ATCH. There we go. All right, so ATCH currently, as of now, is broke through the VWAP right here. Looks like it dropped a little bit and kind of started consolidating a little bit. Formed a bit of a cup and handle over here, though. Formed a bit of a cup over here. Cup. All right. And a handle right around here. And then pretty much just shot its way on up just now. And it's starting to test the VWAP. But it does have a bit of consolidation right around this point right over here. So currently ATCH shot up off the cup and handle. Just now. All right. ATCH shot up off the cup and handle. Needs to break VWAP. All right, but right now it looks like it went down a little bit there. ATCH looks like it went down a little bit. So yeah, there we go. There we go right there. There we go. All right. So currently, ATCH needs some volume. Needs some volume for it to be somewhat schmexy to meow. But yes, XHLD did move very nicely. We got our eyes on that stock right there once again. FRGT seems to have been moving a little bit as well. FRGT. All right. FRGT currently tried to climb up a little bit as well. Looks like it had a bit of a downtrend going on over here. Right over here. And then pretty much started curling off that downtrend and made its way on up over here. And then kind of just developed a bit of a pennant as it went on right over here. All right. So FRGT needs to break the pennant, and the VWAP. FRGT needs to break the pennant and the VWAP for it to be so much messy to meow. All right. So, boom. Got that. What are the stonks we got going on here? What are the stonks we got? Let's see. Let me at them.
FRGT was a VWAP test. RELI with a VWAP test.
Yes.
Gem trying to do a descending wedge bull reversal.
All
of that cooking. We got the steam.
Yeesh. Somebody requested FGL. All right, let's take a look at FGL. See how it's doing right here. FGL. Oh boy.
XHLD looks like it's going to do a higher day test.
Yeesh. Oh my. XHLD looks like it might do a higher day test. All right. FGL needs to break the downtrend. Looks like it's not schmexy at all. Needs to break the downtrend and the VWAP. So, FGL needs to break the downtrend and the VWAP. Not a lot of volume for the stonk. Not schmexy at all. Let's take a look at XHLD. Woo! My, oh my. XHLD. 147% right there.
Let's go.
Oh my. 151. Oh my. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, baby.
151, baby. XHLD. XHLD. All right. 151% up. 151%, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right. XHLD up 151%, ladies and gentlemen. New high of day. Called it, baby. Called it. Yes, sir. There we go. All right. Had a bit of a double top over here. We don't like the double tops. We like the double bottoms. But better yet, we like the bottom tails. But XHLD did have a nice run up 151% just now. Oh, my. Whoo. Look at that. Calling a bunch of bagger after baggers. You know what I mean? Baggers after baggers after baggers right here. All right. All right. As a matter of fact, I need to bring XHLD down here and write 151%. Oh my. So we called YMAT 290%.
Oh, day test.
Oh my. Ooh. JEM. Let's see how JEM is doing. Look at that. Look at that.
Baby. Runonomics.
Bagonomics.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my.
Hashtag no 5% runners.
Hashtag no 5% runners. And we also don't do no 1% runners either. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? Brother, come on now. JEM currently moving its way on up right now. Curling its way on up right now. On the uptrend right now with JEM. JEM. Yeah, you know how it is. All right, so
Let's
JEM.
Go, baby. Let's go.
JEM on the uptrend. Yeah, broke the VWAP, baby. Broke that VWAP. Broke that VWAP. Broke that VWAP. Yeah.
Wappa, 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 wappa,
Ooh.
wappa, wappa,
Oh my.
wappa, 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 wappa,
Climbing
wappa.
its way on up right now. Yes, sir. All right. Look at that. Up 49% right now. Climbing, 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 climbing. Ooh. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Woo, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 5,200. 5,200, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Let's get a share party, share party, share party. Come on now.
XHLD higher day test.
Oh, my.
Higher day test.
Oh, my.
Let's go, baby.
All right. XHLD is currently trying to test that double top right there. XHLD needs to break the double top and the higher day for it to be schmexy-er to me. You know what I mean? XHLD needs to break the double top and high of day. Yes, sir. Needs to break both of those things for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. All right. All right, all right, all right. What else we got here? All right. So, we got XHLD up 130%. Had a nice high of 150. Looks like it's moving back down a little bit. Was a bit overbought on the RSI. Somebody requested WKEY. WKEY. Let's take a look at WKEY. Oh my. Currently on the uptrend a little bit on some low volume right there. So WKEY moving up on low volume. Not a lot of wind in the sail right now, but it is moving its way on up on low volume right there. So WKEY. WKEY moving up on low volume for it to be so much maxi to me. All right, so we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on, folks. Whew. All right, so let's go over this, ladies and gentlemen. We called stocks that ran up nicely today. We called YMAT, which ran up 290%. FRGT, which ran up 123%. We called VSCE, which ran up 400%. And then XHLD, which ran up 151% right there. 151%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 5,300. 5,300 right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, that is what we got going on, folks. That is what we got going on. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, let's see about WKEY. It's currently still climbing. It's currently still on the uptrend. We got that going on right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, yeah. Yeesh. So, we got YMAT. All right. We got FRGT. We got VSCE and XHLD. Boom, baby. Yes. What's up?
Moving.
Oh, my.
Moving.
Yeah, JEM moving. Let's see.
It's pushing. It's pushing.
Oh, my.
Oh,
my.
Come
Whip eye. Look at that.
Come on, JEM.
Oh, my.
52%.
Oh, my.
52%.
Oh, my. Hold on. Look at that.
53%.
53%.
54%. 55%.
Ooh.
Come on, baby. Come on,
Yes,
baby.
sir. Can it break through 47 cents, though?
Come on.
Come on now.
Y'all got it. Come on,
Has
baby.
to hold above
Keep
43.
going.
Has to break through 47. Come on now.
Come on now.
Oh, my. All right. Come on now. JEM high test, baby. JEM high test. Come on now. All right. JEM.
Testing.
JEM testing. High test. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We're just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loots, the cashola, the big bucks, to tell you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you want access to our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out the real-time alerts and scanners, because you get access to a beautiful, wonderful community with amazing people, very, very amazing people. You get access to all these amazing tools like our scanners, our stock scanners right there, our ticker tape, which is also a pretty much it basically is a scanner for real-time alerts, you know what I mean? And then of course you get access to the amazing, beautiful newsroom right there as well. So you get access to that. You get access to the amazing community, the wonderful people that are there. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Be sure to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wonderful community to join. So yeah, check it out, ladies and gents. And of course, check out the Wealth Builders package as well. Be sure to check out the Wealth Builders package, because that package not only has the real-time alerts and scanners and all the access you get from that, but it also gives you access to educational content, gives you access to all sorts of content that is basically just exclusive to the Wealth Builders scripts. You get access to, little bits of correspondence over there. You get access, you get private correspondence with Coach and doubles, by the way. You get access to Coach and myself. So you got that going on right there. And to top it off, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you got all this amazing stuff. So be sure to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye. And oh yeah, before we leave, be sure to check out the wonderful and amazing new show that we got coming on at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called Power Plays. It takes place before the Power Hour. Yes, sir. It takes place before the Power Hour. Yes, sir. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on for this stonk right here. And yeah, currently did have a nice little bit of movement on XHLD. Ran up over here. Yeah, nice run up 150% right there. So XHLD basically tested the high. Now up 150%. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, much love. I'll see you guys soon. Check out the amazing Power Play show hosted by Coach Nick Money, where he does a lot of, talks about the stonks before they run during Power Hour. And also, he plays some Fortnite. That's part of the play. So it's Power. You look at the stonks before the plays, hosted by Coach Nick Money.